Nvidia has now become a prove me stock, but the lack of dip buying today after yesterday's sell-off, that doesn't mean that the AI trade is done. In fact, far from it. Yet chip maker Marvell doing a lot better thanks to AI demand, and that's lifting the rest of the chip sector today. Also remember, Nvidia earnings were pretty blowout for any other company when you double sales and profit. Also remember that 80% of Nvidia's boom started after the introduction of ChatGPT by OpenAI. And Nvidia is in talks, along with Apple and Thrive, to join the latest OpenAI funding round that would value OpenAI at $100 billion. Now, Nvidia is reportedly putting in $100 million. Thrive will do $1 billion. Microsoft already invested $13 billion, owns almost half of OpenAI's for-profit arm. No word yet on how much Apple is putting in, but they did invest about $1 billion into SoftBank's Vision Fund back in 2017 and about $1 billion into China's Uber, Didi, back in 2018. Now, we are in the early stages, very early stages of this AI boom. Goldman Sachs predicts that we're going to see at least $1 trillion in spending in the first few years. And if you look at the AI arms race that continues across big tech, all the big executives that Apple, Alphabet, and Amazon that I've spoken to, they tell me that they are accelerating their spending. At least $200 billion plus that will be spent this year, and you can expect a lot more next year. Now, this AI craze also bringing back an old tech name. I say old, Dell. Its server business is booming now thanks to demand for AI computing power. But the naysayers out there say that we're getting ahead of ourselves in this AI hype cycle. I did some analysis for you, Neil, and if you look at the profit that's been made by Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia over the past year, and then compare it to their current stock valuations, the market is assuming Nvidia is going to grow at double rates in order to deserve that near $3 trillion valuation, because right now Nvidia is only making a third of the profits in that Apple and Microsoft make. So, this is how stocks trade, Neil. You trade on forward guidance, what you expect the company to grow into. And right now the assumption is that Nvidia is going to grow a lot in the next few years on this AI boom.
Yeah, well, it will have to sometimes justify this. Some cynics who say it's going to run up too far too fast say it would have to be not only priced for perfection, but that on steroids in the months ahead. Susan, great reporting as always, my friend.